Welcome, Patriots, to WNHS-TV. I'm Logan Pring.
And I'm Courtney Jersall. In this episode, we've got reporting on events happening around the school, national sports, and some of the latest entertainment news.
Our lead story today, the senior assassin has started at Northern High School. In this game, seniors run around targeting different teams while they are also being targeted. While it didn't survive too long, Courtney spoke with students that are participating.
Senior Assassin is a relatively new game at Northern, but is very popular among the other states. Seniors join a Life 360 group and make teams of 3 to 6 people amongst each other. Seniors participating must wear floaties or goggles to prevent being shot with water at school. Outside of school, everything is fair game. When you get someone out with a water gun, you must be videotaping or the kill doesn't count. The last team standing gets a jackpot prize. Right now, it's about $800.
Kind of, but not really. I've just been staying in my house, so not really. No. Our team has, though. The app doesn't really work, so I'm not quite sure if they can see my location, but I don't really care because everyone knows where I live anyways.
With mixed opinions about the game, CCPS has concluded that students are not allowed to play on school grounds. We wish you all luck. Stay alive. I'm Courtney Jersall reporting for WNHS-TV.
And as mentioned, that game has been banned on CCPS campuses and during all extracurricular activities.
Journalism is celebrated every year at UMD, held by the Maryland, D.C. Scholastic Press Association. The journalism classes from Northern took a trip to College Park to take college-level sessions about their own journalistic interests. Students got to meet professors and take tours of the broadcasting studios. The event hosts high schools from all over the region. Northern was the only school from Calvert County to attend.
Music is, of course, very popular here at Northern High School, which has led to students deciding to produce their own music. Here's Isaac Summers with the upcoming Prodigies.
Music creation isn't what one would call a rare occurrence here at Northern High School.
I'm Quinn Wood from Cracked Window.
I'm Eric Blackwelder from Cracked Window.
Hi, I'm Ren.
The artists here at the school make all different types of music.
We make alt rock. We actually made some rap, one song, a little bit of shoegaze. That's mostly it.
I make like singer, songwriter, music, it's kind of poppy, kind of.
With the amount of songs and music people hear daily, many forget music is a form of art itself. But what causes someone to start making it? Every artist has their own story.
Because I really want to perform at Radio City Music Hall and be famous and sing for people.
Kind of just listened to all the other bands, and I always played drums since I was little. Eric started playing guitar, and it was fate. It was fated to happen.
I think it was the family band we were in. Our grandpa got us really into the creative side of music.
Music for many creators takes the role of a blank canvas, one where they can do whatever they want with it. Making music became a creative output for many, the same way drawing a picture would be.
I like the fact that you get something from it, you actually end up with a product, and it's cool to look back at things you made when you were younger and see kind of the development of your music making.
We really just get to express ourselves with our lyrics and with our sounds. It's really fun, good way to spend our day, and yeah.
But sometimes, their own creativity isn't all that leads to it. Many artists get inspired by the artists of today's music to make their own, and even model it off of them.
Right now, Freako, The Strokes, Slow Dive, all those kinds of bands.
Taylor Swift, unironically, because she's very successful. And she's a very successful in the music industry as a female artist, and I think that's really powerful.
Northern High School has many more artists that we didn't mention, so make sure to listen to everyone Northern has to offer. There is good music everywhere. This is Isaac Summers with WNHS-TV.
And we will post links to those students' music in the video description. And in other student artistic expression news, the Northern Writing Night Showcase took place in the Media Center on March 25th. The Writing Night is an event held at Northern each year to showcase our talented young student writers. Student writing is hung around the library and is open for anyone to come see. This year's event was a great success and saw a much larger turnout than last year.
The latest production from the theater department has just wrapped. The Patriot players have worked hard for months on their version of Willy Wonka. Here's Shannon Mickley with more.
What's better than eating chocolate? Watching a High School Musical about it. This is what our Patriot players have to offer with their new spring production, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is about a young Charlie Bucket and 4 other lucky golden ticket winners who embrace a life-changing journey when they get to enter Wonka's factory. When it comes to our cast, it ranges from freshmen to seniors, some with more experience than others, but the musical was an opportunity for everyone to gain new experience, bond with another, and show their true potential.
It was really exciting to have the combination of those seniors and the combination of all the new people coming in. I thought it worked well to make like a really good production.
Our Northern cast and crew have worked diligently for the musical. From the many after-school rehearsals, Patriot Time rehearsals, some of the crew working on weekends, the stage crew focuses on all props that are seen for the different scenes, the lighting on each person, and the background music.
It came out looking pretty good, so I would say it was great. I think just getting to give the actors the opportunity to put on a show like that is really important.
Not only was the performance by the cast got good feedback, but the stage crew played a factor in this musical as well. We can't wait to see what other productions will come from our theater department next year. This is Shannon with the report from WNHS.
And congratulations to all the talented performers and hardworking crew that put that show together. In economic news, the Trump administration's recent implementation of mass tariffs have been met with pushback from other global markets. China, who is one of America's biggest trade partners, has sent a strong message against these tariffs.
中国政府对此强烈谴责，坚决反对。美国的有关做法是典型的单边主义、保护主义和经济霸凌行径，损人。
Market and nations react to America's new trade policies, it is important to see what major trade partners do in response. In other foreign policy news, Mahmoud Khalil was a lead negotiator between Columbia University and a student-made group who was detained by ICE agents. Gabe Zagrafos has more.
In his apartment lobby in New York City. He was later moved to the detainment center in Louisiana, where he's still held today. Mahmoud Khalil is a 30-year-old graduate of the Columbia University School of International and Public Affairs. In the aftermath of October 7, 2023, pro-Palestinian protests erupted in college campuses around the U.S., which Mahmoud participated in. He served as the lead negotiator between Columbia University Apartheid Divest, which is the pro-Palestinian student group, and the university. Moments after the arrest, Khalil's lawyer was called and spoke to ICE agents. She informed the agents Khalil had a green card and was a legal U.S. resident. The agents claimed that the Department of Homeland Security had revoked his green card. When asked if they had a warrant, the agents hung up the phone. The White House stated the allegation here is not that he was breaking the law, while the Department of Homeland Security claimed that he led activities in support of Hamas. This arrest has caused much concern about freedom of speech in America. If you can exercise your freedom of speech, not commit any crimes, yet still get detained, what does that mean for the First Amendment?
I am passionately demanding that we are just given a real explanation as to why this individual, Mahmoud, is being detained, because he had legal status here. He was not just here on a student visa. He had a green card. He actually does have free speech rights. And I'm watching conservatives who have apparently forgotten about all of that.
This arrest follows the Trump administration's policy to combat anti-Semitism, which has been criticized for being anti-First Amendment and for viewing any criticism of the State of Israel as anti-Semitic. Since this initial arrest, more students have been arrested by ICE agents, namely Ramiza Öztürk, a Turkish student of Tufts University. The administration seems to want to continue this policy, not reacting to the mass public outrage. This is Gabe Zagrafos with WNHS-TV.
Khalil is expected to appear in front of an immigration judge on Tuesday. Stay with us. We'll be right back after these messages.
Did you hear about the LA fires?
No, I have no idea about the LA fires.
Dude, you don't know what's happening around the world? You should really join Current Events Club. They meet in Mr. Williams' rooms on Thursdays.
Current Events Club is pretty fun. I think we just talk about what everyone wants to talk about. It's all by popular vote of what we want, current events we want to talk about each day. So if you have an event you want to talk about, you can come and we'll talk about it with you.
What up, Busy D? Yo, what's up? You wanna hit my vape? Nah, bro, I don't wanna hit that. Yo, it's blue.
Vape? Did I hear vape? If you get caught with a vape in school, that's what's gonna happen to it. Right there. Look closely. It's like a murder scene.
I guess I'll just never vape again.
Welcome back, Patriots. DC's very own Alex Ovechkin has passed Wayne Gretzky in most goals in a career, becoming the greatest NHL goal scorer of all time.
On April 6, 2025, Alex Ovechkin made history against the New York Islanders, scoring his 895th career goal. Alex surpassed Wayne Gretzky's 31-year record and looks to be the first player to score 900 or even 1,000.
I think it'd be pretty cool if he does it because it's a record that hasn't been set in a long time.
As a Penguins fan, yeah, it would be nice to see someone break Wayne Gretzky's record, I believe.
One thing significant about Ovechkin's record is that he scored all 895 goals with one team, the Washington Capitals. It is very unlikely for anyone to beat this record, with the skill of goaltenders going up and the speed of the game increasing. It looks like no active players could achieve this milestone.
I think so. Records are meant to be broken, but I think he'll probably keep it for a long time.
As of right now, no. But with the current rookies coming up in the league, there's a possibility. But it all depends on really their play style. So, as of right now, no.
This record is recognized league and international wide. Many fans wanted Alexander to complete the great chase. Even fans of rival teams are cheering for Ovi. I'm Hudson Glovitz, reporting with WNHS.
Congrats to the GOAT, a well-earned record that might never be broken. While spring is in season, the start of America's pastime is here. It's time for baseball. Here's Connor Renzi with more.
The wait is finally over. Baseball is back. You can start watching your favorite teams, favorite players compete to try to win the World Series this year. It's going to be fun to watch.
So my favorite team is the Detroit Tigers because my dad was born in Michigan, and we kind of grew up watching Tigers baseball.
The Orioles. They're my favorite team because I'm from Maryland, so home team.
My favorite MLB team is the Tampa Bay Rays.
With the Los Angeles Dodgers winning the 2024 World Series, the 2025 World Series is up for grabs, and MLB fans across Northern High School are excited to see what their teams can do and watch their favorite players ball out this year.
My hope and my expectation is that we're back in the playoffs. I'm excited to see Torkelson made the team and see if he finally gets out of his rut and, just hoping for more chaos.
Based off of last year, I think they're going to do pretty good this year and have a shot at going to the World Series.
I see them going 500. I don't think they're going to do very good this year.
I really want to see if Tariq Skubal can follow up his Cy Young season with another really great pitching performance.
I'm excited to watch probably Junior Caminero because he's like one of the youngest in the league right now. He's like the third youngest.
Adley Rutschman because catches, and I used to catch. There.
This is Connor Renzi reporting with WNHS.
And speaking of spring sports, it's April, which means it's draft season. The NFL draft runs through the 24th through the 26th, and all the top prospects will eagerly await to see when their name will be called.
After an intense and thrilling season of college football, all seniors turn their attention to the NFL draft, a night where 224 players' lifelong dreams will come to fruition.
I think the Steelers will pick Jackson Dart. We also need a quarterback really bad, and I think he's better than Shedeur Sanders.
Jahad Campbell, linebacker out of Alabama. We need some defense, and I think we're going to get him.
This year, every team will get the opportunity to change the future of their franchise, but with a loaded draft class, nobody will get an opportunity quite like the Tennessee Titans.
I think the Titans will pick Cam Ward. They really need a quarterback. I don't even think they have one on their roster. So,
I think Tennessee will get Cam Ward. They need a quarterback.
I think they'll pick Cam Ward. It seems like everyone agrees that Cam Ward will be taken with the first overall pick by the Tennessee Titans. Cam had an incredible season this past year with Miami, registering 4,313 passing yards, 39 touchdowns to 7 interceptions, and finished as a Heisman finalist. I'm Bryce Page, reporting for WNHS.
Speaking of sports, let's get some updates nationally and locally from WNHS sports reporter Hudson Glovitz. Hudson?
Thank you, Logan. Boys baseball and girls softball have only suffered one loss this season. Track and field look to make a push to win SMAC with their next meeting in a couple weeks. Lacrosse are undefeated, and boys lacrosse have one loss on their resume. Tennis is near their summit of SMAC with a record of 4-1. In the professional world, the Nats and Orioles have started their season. The Wizards have continued to struggle, but the Washington Capitals have clinched a playoff spot and are looking forward to a run in another Stanley Cup. Logan, Courtney, back to you.
Thank you. To Gabe Sagrafis with a look at our weather. Gabe?
Good morning and thank you. 41 degrees currently with highs this afternoon in the mid to upper 50s. Overcast skies will lead to rain this evening, but it should hold off until later in the evening into overnight. Tomorrow we will see rain throughout most of the day with highs in the mid 50s. That rain will move out of our area overnight into Sunday morning. Saturday we'll see chances for passing showers, but mostly overcast skies. That's a look at your weather, and back to you at the desk.
Thank you, Gabe. We'll be right back after these commercials. Don't go.
This is you in school. Well, not really, but it could be. While you're in school reading books and wondering where the numbers went in math, you could have been watching movies. In Intro to Film, the question isn't what movies will we watch, it's what movies can we watch.
Can we watch comedies?
Why, of course.
Can we watch horror?
Intro to Film will show you the inner workings of filmmaking and guarantees that you'll enjoy your time. Sign up and make your intro into your film future.
Chained down by the restraints of a writing assignment, no freedom to be creative. What is a hopeless student to do to release their creativity through writing? A hopeless void with no true solution. But there is, for you see, creative writing. Let your imagination be free by formulating words upon a paper. May thy write whatever they please. Join creative writing. Be free from the traditional.
Welcome back. Justin Bieber has had his pick of the litter when it comes to what woman he wants. Let's take a look at his odd love triangle.
Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez have been a hot topic since 2010. Their off-again, on-again romance continued until 2018 when Bieber married Hailey Baldwin. Fans speculate the only reason Baldwin and Bieber are married is because she morphed herself into the next Gomez. Now, in 2025, Hailey Bieber is getting ridiculed for copying an excessive amount of Selena Gomez's outfits, makeup looks, and YouTube videos. The most recent upbringing drama of this love triangle is a post from Justin Bieber that took place 4 days ago. He uploaded a meme to his Instagram story digging at Selena Gomez for her recent engagement to Benny Blanco. Fans say he is just bitter and jealous of his true love, Selena, getting engaged. However, the real question is, whose marriage will last?
Another big star has just re-entered the spotlight. Peppa Pig is another animal that students love. Peppa Pig is one of the biggest kids shows in the UK and in America. Mama Pig has recently revealed that their family will be expanding and will be welcoming a new child in the summer.
Is getting even bigger because we're having another baby. I'm due in the summer and we're all so excited.
Monster March Madness tournament just ended and you were the ones to vote on the winner, which was Cthulhu. Jason Randall took his idea to the next level and created his own matches between a knight, a Roman, and a samurai, and a Viking. Who do you think would win?
Throughout history, there have been many types of combatants for many different nations, including the knights, samurai, legionaries, and Vikings. But what would happen if these four groups of warriors got together in an all-out brawl? That's what we came to find out today.
The Knights of the Holy Roman Empire rose in the 14th century and stayed till 1806. Their main attire was the Gothic plate armor, and they carried around either a short sword and shield or a two-handed longsword.
The samurai fought for Imperial Japan around the 12th century. Their armor and weaponry was mainly made from iron and leather, plus some natural resources. While more akin to a sidearm than a main weapon, the katana is still the lifeblood of the samurai. They were usually about 60 to 100 centimeters in length.
Vikings from the late 8th century to the 11th, known for being a mainly naval-based military. The Viking axes were made from steel. Many variations of the axes was made.
It was a staple of the Viking community, and many of them were made for a mix of combat and everyday life. The Roman legionaries lasted from 750 BC to the 15th century, lasting all of the variations of Rome up until its fall. Their weapons were the gladius and scutum. Gladius in Latin refers to the type of sword that they used. A blade made from the iron, and the hilt is made from wood, bronze, or ivory, being commonly used by the Roman foot soldiers paired with their shields. The shield was a 22-pound rectangular and curved shield made from 3 layers of wood with varying lengths and depths.
So, who were the winners of our big battles and our 1v1 duels? Overall, the samurai won the 100-unit battle with 20 votes, barely beating out the Roman legionaries. In the 1v1v1 duel, though, the samurai took the cake overwhelmingly with 36 votes. The next closest was the Holy Roman Knights with only 11. This is Jason Randall reporting for WNHS-TV.
Saturday Night Live recently commemorated 50 years of their show. Here's Joy DeRoche with more.
A few weeks ago, Saturday Night Live, or SNL, had its 50th anniversary show. For the past 50 years, SNL has shaped generations of comedy and defined pop culture. Saturday Night Live is an American late-night sketch comedy show that premiered on October 11, 1975, originally as NBC's Saturday Night. A typical episode of SNL runs for 90 minutes, consisting of a variety of different sketches, often parodying current events and pop culture. It features a main cast of comedians, along with a guest host, and a performance from a musical guest. This formula has stayed rather unchanged for the past 50 years and is still working. The special SNL 50-year weekend event kicked off with the star-studded homecoming concert, followed by a presentation of SNL's first episode on NBC the next day, and finally, the SNL red carpet and 3-hour anniversary special.
They have a way of making simple events into just something that is entertaining for a whole family.
The 3-hour special had over 15 sketches and 5 musical performances. This episode was filled with many big names, past cast members, hosts, and musical guests alike. For many, this was a nostalgic trip down memory lane that brought joy to a large audience. It's clear that SNL's legacy is stronger than ever. Here's to another 50 years. This is Joy DeRoche reporting for WNHS-TV.
That's all the time we have for this show. Patriots, the school year is coming to an end, but we're not there yet, so don't slack off on those assignments.
Also, be sure to follow our Instagram and Twitter at NHS Patriot Press to stay updated on all things broadcasting and newspaper. Have a great day, work hard, be kind, get involved, and as always, proud to be a Patriot.